Good morning, everybody. So today is crazy hair day. My hair is not behaving. I have very thick hair, and it's also curly, which is the reason why I cut it short. I think I probably need another haircut. But yeah, hair is really thick and crazy and out of control today. But otherwise, I'm ready. Let's get some coffee and do some Latin and see what the day has to offer. I do need to finish that Macy Dobbs book, so I have a long way to go. And then 3 more books. Wow. Okay, well, we'll see what happens by the end of Booktubeathon. So I'm currently in southern Florida, and there is this red algae that has infested the ocean and has killed turtles, fish. Tons of fish have washed ashore, even manatees. And today I got to see the damage because as a family, we decided to go to the beach, and we didn't go into the water because it was a whole wall of red algae. So here is a clip of that. Well, I'm on page 126 of the Macy Dobbs book that I've been reading. I would like to read quite a bit tonight before bed, but otherwise, because if I don't, I will not make it. Good morning, everybody. I've realized that wearing this hat and the other blue hat while I'm reading the Macy Dobbs book has really enhanced the reading experience. I've really enjoyed it. And I don't know if I want to continue wearing hats while reading books, but I do see that it is fun and that it can make reading more exciting. Alright everyone, I just finished A Dangerous Place by Jacqueline Winspear, which is my 4th completed book for Booktubeathon, which ends at midnight tonight, so time is running out. I am disappointed with this book. Okay, so this is my first Macy Dobbs book, but this is the 11th in the series. From other people's reviews on Goodreads, it appears that this is the worst of her books, Jacqueline Winspear is running out of steam, like she's just not able to write a good mystery anymore. However, I enjoy the writing. I thought that the character of Macy Dobbs is really interesting. At the beginning of the story, her husband, James, has died in a plane crash, and her unborn child has died as well. And so she decides she's going to stay in Gibraltar because she doesn't want to go back to Britain and face her family and in-laws and all of that. So she stays in Gibraltar, where she learns about the death of this man named Sebastian de Babeoff, and we then follow the investigation. She is I guess a private investigator, and she works on this case even though all of the other investigators have focused their attention on other things. There is a civil war raging in Spain. There is a civil war in Spain between Franco's nationalists and those who believe in freedom, and so you have communists who are helping the resistance, and you have nationalists from Italy and Germany who are on Franco's side. So there's a lot of attention given to the revolution in Spain, and also what's happening in Gibraltar. We hear about bombings and children dying, and it's just that historical element I thought was really interesting. However, although I liked the investigation of the murder, and although I was able to piece together what happened, the conclusion was very unsatisfactory. I cannot imagine a single person not being unsatisfied with the end of this mystery. It was like Jacqueline Winspear basically breaks a rule of mystery writing, and I mean, I just can't disclose what happens, obviously, but if you've never read a Macy Dobbs book, definitely don't start with this one. maybe just never read this one, because the mystery aspect will definitely disappoint you. It's not really about the mystery. If anything, it's about Macy Dobbs coping with the death of her child and her husband, and you know, just dealing with the after effects of that. She's tempted to overdose on morphine. So if you're interested in more on Macy Dobbs herself, then maybe read this book. But yeah, really, I'm super disappointed with the end. So anyway, that's that. 3 more books. I think I'm going to read The Black Arrow next by Robert Louis Stevenson. Yes. So then I have to read 2 other books, and then I have to watch the movie, the film adaptation of The Little Prince, which is on Netflix. Let's do it. Today is Monday. By midnight yesterday, I had finished 6 books. After finishing the Macy Dobbs book, I reread for the millionth time Charlie and the Chocolate Factory because it was short, and I really enjoyed it. Certainly, it breaks all the rules of what is acceptable for children's literature, but I loved every moment of it. It made me laugh out loud, which is crazy for a children's book to do, even at my age. And then afterward, I reread for the millionth time Le Petit Prince, The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, and I watched the Netflix movie. So the Netflix movie is partially about the book and what happens in the book, and then it ends differently. So basically you have this girl who meets the pilot of The Little Prince, so Antoine himself, and so she befriends him. She's a workaholic because her mother forces her to study 24/7, and but then she meets with him and she learns to open herself to creativity, to her imagination, learns about Antoine's experience, and then we get to follow what happens to her and what happens to the old man, because at this time Antoine is an elderly man. It was cute. I liked the film. Certainly I adore the book way more, but it was still really great to read. I was not able to get to the 7th book, Experiences in Translation by Umberto Eco, and I think this is partially because there wasn't a Kindle version available. There were some online versions, some PDF versions that people had uploaded, but I couldn't put it on my Kindle, which made it much more difficult to read. But I do hope to get to this by the end of the week, because it promises to be very informative. Yeah, so overall I had a wonderful time with Booktubeathon, and I'm very happy to have read 6 books, and I will be making a video recapping all of the books I read, the star ratings, and what challenges they fulfill. Until now, I will talk to you later. Bye now.